Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto were campaigning in August and before, they used to tell the electorate and especially the people of Mount Kenya region that once we get to the office, we're going to deal with the issue of coffee, milk, tea, among other things. That was a promise they were giving. But surprising, after William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua taking over the office, Gachagua is still hovering around Mount Kenya region and giving the same promises he was giving during campaign. Maybe Gachagua has forgot that he's no longer in a campaign, he's now in the office. Whatever William Ruto and Gachagua had promised the electorate, literally, they need just only to deliver as of now. It is not time to give promise. It is not time to promise to postpone the promise, but it is time to implement that which they were promising the electorate.
Kahawa, majani chai na maziwa. Mambo ngapi? Mimi naanza hiyo kazi sasa Januari. Januari hii. Kuna ukora mingi sana ilifanywa mambo ya majani chai na kahawa. Na ile watu ya serikali ambayo imeondoka. Na iko kazi yenu Senator Wahome ya kahawa. Muunganishe ikuwe pamoja na majani chai. Tusukume majani chai na kahawa at the same time because it's the same issue. Tafadhali. Tunaanzia maneno ya kahawa na majani chai na maziwa. And this is the reason we shall succeed. Why it has not been possible to deal with cartels ambaye wanaibia wakulima ya chai na kahawa na maziwa ni kwa sababu wale wamekuwa hizo serikali walikuwa interested parties wanafanya hiyo biashara ya kahawa na majani chai na maziwa. It's the simple reason that Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto are not conflicted. We have no interest in the coffee subsector, in the tea subsector, in the milk subsector. Kwa hivyo makatele yote na mabroka tutafukuza asubuhi na mapema wawache kula pesa ya wakulima. Na mimi mwenyewe nitaanzana na hiyo watu January.
Now, the truth of the matter is that Rigathi Gachagua is lying to the people of Mount Kenya region. And I'm going to explain to you why and how. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, thank you so much. And to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to this discussion. Now, for you to tell if what Rigathi Gachagua is saying he is going to implement it, you have to ask yourself just a simple question. It was just the other day, the Mwea irrigation scheme rice farmers were out crying after the government allowed the importation of rice from Pakistan to this country. Yet they still have their harvest in the store. They have no market. Yes, Uhuru Kenyatta had provided market for them. They were selling to the prison, they were selling to the schools, they were selling to the army. But when the new government came in, they cut off all those privileges to a tune of 600 million Kenyan shillings. That was a benefit that was going to this farmer. So, kwa sababu shida ya majani chai, coffee na maziwa ni kubwa vile yeye anataka kuifanya yaonekane. Swali ni kwamba kwa nini yeye hakudili na cartel wa kuimport mchele kwa hii nchi ili mkulima wa mchele apate haki, auze mchele wake kwanza kabla mchele uagizwe kutoka nje. Mheshimiwa Gachagua should stop joking with Kenyans, because that was the most quick thing he could have fixed quickly. Then from there, we can easily trust other things that he's talking about, as long as they allow the importation of rice into this country. And the rice farmer in Mwea, that is Kirinyaga, is still crying because of lack of market. Gachagua has no goodwill to either tea farmers, coffee farmers, or even those people who are in milk. Surely, Gachagua is a master of deceit. He knows how to act and when to act. The fight we are seeing here is not a fight for mkulima. This is a fight between Rigathi Gachagua and Mheshimiwa Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, retired president. Wale wenye wako chini ni nyazi ambaye itaumia. Gachagua is simply using the farmers to fight his own war at expense of hao wananchi. Because there was a time Railaodinga was calling for resist for Brookside. Alisema Safaricom. Akataja hiyo zote. Why was Gachagua telling the people of Mount Kenya during that time that Raila is coming to destroy our business? Brookside was their business during that time. But this time round, it is not their business. Is in that deceit? This war, and it will take long, is not for the farmer. Gachagua is fighting to take over the leadership of Mount Kenya region, and is doing so by trying to demonize the Kenyatta family, so that he will be seen as the savior of the people of Mount Kenya region. And remember, as of now, for anyone who attempts to attack the Kenyatta family, he is being seen as one of the savior of the people of Mount Kenya region. We understand in one way or another, yes, the Kenyatta family failed the Mount Kenya region. Sababu hao ndio watu waligrab mashamba huko, hao ndio wako na mashamba. Watu wengi hawana mashamba. That's a mistake. But then the politicians are using this for their own benefit, but not benefit from wananchi. Because another question someone will ask, okay, if Uhuru Kenyatta has Brookside, hiyo ni kampuni yake, iko wapi? Kiambu. Kama iko Kiambu, imeajiri akina nani? Number one, he has already provided job opportunity for hundreds of Kenyans who are working there. So if Gachagua want to deal with the Brookside, the issue is that why can't he bring more other companies that are going to compete favorably with the Brookside, so that now Brookside is going to give better prices? Kwa nini? Sababu ukiwa wewe ni uko na uwezo, first of all, try to open the market by employing youth. How do you employ? Provide job opportunities. Uhuru Kenyatta has done that. But he's trying to demonize him. And I'm yet to see where Gachagua has offered such kind of massive employment to the market. Hiyo ndio ukweli. And Gachagua is here telling us that they are going to succeed in this war against brokers in coffee and tea. The reason he's saying that him and William Ruto have no any interest in that sector. How true is that? How true is that? How can you believe that? Because what we are seeing here, remember, is the same thing, in fact, what is happening with the Kenya Airways. Before, the government, I think, had some good shares in Kenya Airways. They reduced those shares, wakauza. But when they were selling those shares, there is a company called ILM, something like that, which bought some shares, like 20%. If you go and check who bought the shares, utapita upate ya kwamba ni hii jamii ya Uhuru Kenyatta dilinunua. You see, during that time, today, we are talking about now William Ruto in a plan to sell Kenya Airways. Kama utafata hiyo mambo pole pole, utaenda gundua ya kwamba a company associated with William Ruto is the one that is going to buy those shares. For now, wanasema ni 40%. Maybe they're going to sell 30% or all of it. Utapata bigger shareholder in that will be William Ruto. So this war here is just trying to elbow the Kenyatta family out But Gachagua maybe will be another cartel who will be taking over from this family if really indeed they are in this business. So this is a war of business people who have their own interest. This is the same man who had some issues with the Bungoma County Assembly, not County Assembly, Bungoma County. Wakisema mambo ya wheelbarrow, kwa wale ambao wanakumbuka. Yeye ndiye alikuwa anauza hizo wheelbarrow. Hiyo mambo hawakujibu. How can you trust what he's telling you? He is just playing politics around the life of people who are suffering in this country. How do you promise people when you are already in power? Why are you still promising? Crack the whip. Why still give promises? Open the market. Bring other factories here to compete favorably. Kama ni mambo ya maziwa, the price will come down. But now, if you allow the monopoly, then you're not bringing in other people. You are just fighting the one individual who is there. What is the difference between Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta? If I bring in the context of Kirocho, our brewerist, what is the difference here? The same way Uhuru was fighting Kirocho to die, is the same way Rigathi Gachagua is fighting Brookside to die. At the end of the day, the only people who are going to suffer the most, they are the youth. Because hawatakuwa na kazi. Alafu sasa wakati itakufa pia, hata yule mkulima atakosa mahali pa kuuza hiyo maziwa yake. They are going to lack even the market. Because you are fighting to kill someone so that you will take over. And if you don't have a proper plan, even you end up even destroying that which the common mwananchi was already benefiting from. So two things Rigathi Gachagua should tell us. If Raila was saying that Brookside is not good, but by that time, it was because the company was involved in politics. They were offering money for campaign. That was Railaodinga's issue. Gachagua said, wanakuja kuharibu biashara yetu. That time he was protecting the Kenyatta. Today he is condemning them. He should answer this question. Number two, like I said, let him deal with the issue of rice. Apea wale wakulima wa michele ile nafasi ya kuuza mchele yao kule mahali walikuwa wanauza. Lakini sasa vile amewanyang'anya inamaanisha ameleta cartels wengine who are benefiting here. All these things, to me, it is hot air. It will never happen. January will come, it will go. February will come, it will go. And they will continue playing this kind of politics. Na watu wakienda kugundua, it will be too late even to question him.